Alright, so greetings from Pennsylvania once again. And check it out. We got another iron furnace there behind us. Doing a lot of filming today. Today is Friday, April 22nd. Absolutely beautiful day. Doing a number of French and Indian War videos today here in Franklin County. Headed up into Huntington County. Well, we might be in Fulton County a little bit too. Kind of trying to figure out where the borders are a little bit. But I believe we're still in Franklin County here. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself down below. But yeah, I'm taking a little break from those French and Indian War videos to film an iron furnace. Where is it? Right there it is. And there she be. This is the Carrick iron furnace. This was mentioned to me by a viewer some time ago. And when I looked up where it was, I realized it lined up with some of the other videos I'm filming today in this area. Some of my French and Indian War videos. They mentioned those things over there, which we'll talk about in a bit. We haven't seen those at any of the furnaces we visited yet. But let's take a look at the information board here. Got everything we need written here. So it was built in 1828. General Samuel Dunn. Ended in about 1884. I'm not going to read all of it for you, but the furnace was converted from coal to hot blast in 1879 with a Peter Weimer blowing engines and boilers made in Lebanon. Hey, I live not too far from Lebanon, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's what those are. Got the boilers and the blowers up there. Where was that again? Yeah, the Peter Weimer blowing engine is the only one extant in PA, and apparently the only one known to be in existence nationally. Okay, that's interesting. 35 tons of pig iron per week. Some other information there. All right, let's check this out. And just a little bit of a better idea of where we are. This is Route 75. You head south, that takes you down towards Cowan's Gap State Park and eventually to the town of Fort Loudon, which we were at earlier today. And if you head up this way, this looks about 4 miles up here is the town of Fanitsburg. So that's where we are, right off this not too busy of a highway at this point, but it's nice. We got a nice parking lot here to pull into. And I think I'm going to stick a channel sticker here. That would be number 55, I believe. The last one we placed was at Deer Lick Shelters on the AT. This is some of the, I believe this is what they call a salamander. Some of the leftover iron ore that was in the furnaces that they had to take out every now and then, that collected at the bottom. Yeah, it's got that typical shape. That one looks fairly collapsed. Well, I guess it's not fully collapsed on the inside there, but they have it fenced off, so I'll stay out of this one. And there's where the magic happened. Remember, they would load these things with charcoal and limestone and iron ore. They loaded them from the top always. So back behind here there'd be like a ramp. We'll get back there in a moment. Of course, in the past we talked about why all those ingredients were added. Of course, the iron ore is where the iron was, because it had to be melted out of the ore. That's what came out at the bottom there. But the charcoal was added in, that's what burned. But then they would put the limestone in. That would act as what they call like a flux, because the iron ore had other impurities in it, and it would react with the limestone and form what we often refer to as the slag. It's usually, it was the stuff, the unwanted stuff, the impurities. Usually there's piles of that around here somewhere. Yeah, but here are those blowing engines, the Peter Weimer blowing engines. Yeah, it says on it, 1879, Lebanon. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Like I said, I'm from that area. Like I said, this is the only, they say only nationally, the only one nationally known to exist yet. That is amazing. Because normally, you know, these had bellows. There's a water course down there. They would use water. They'd bring water to these furnaces, not to put in the furnace, but to operate a water wheel to operate the bellows, which would heat the furnace up, put oxygen in it. You know how bellows work. Like I said, they replaced that with this steam powered, I guess those are the boilers up there that would produce steam. Looks like they burned, you know, charcoal or whatnot down below here. Let me get up here. Watch out for critters. Yeah, most likely they burned charcoal or wood in there. They'd have water in those boilers creating steam, and probably piped it over here, and then that, you know, the engine turned and blast the hot air into the furnace to get that charcoal burning. Or maybe they didn't use charcoal anymore at that point. I'm not sure how that worked entirely, but yeah, oh, these are longer than I thought. Look at that. Yeah, see up there, remember they would load these from the top. So there's the top of the furnace. There'd be a ramp. Those are the pillars. There'd be a ramp like a bridge going across the top where they'd load those elements in. The iron ore, the charcoal, and the limestone. So this is fascinating to see one like this, and apparently the only one that you can see like this in the country yet. Well, like I said, these were full of water probably. That's where the steam was created. Like I said, you can see the openings in here where they would thrust in the wood or the charcoal or whatever they used to burn to heat up the water in those tanks to create the steam. That thing is interesting too. The actual engine. Let's just walk up here since we're here. Get another glimpse. I got to remember to take a bunch of pictures here. Yeah, you don't see that every day. All right. I'll get back with you, like, 'cause I'm gonna take a couple pictures here. All right, so just double checking the sign again, because I saw, you remember, this converted from a coal to a hot blast. I was saying charcoal, but then I think the sign's a bit confused. It says it took a force of about 200 men to mine the ore, cut the wood, and make the coal. You didn't make coal. I think that's simply charcoal. They made charcoal from cutting the wood. So I'm pretty sure this was indeed a charcoal furnace. Yes, I think the sign's a bit confused. I'm pretty sure this is indeed a charcoal furnace. It has that look. We did visit one coal furnace, but they tend to be bigger for reasons we talked about in the past. Charcoal furnaces tend to be smaller because you can't load as much in them or the charcoal just crushes. It's not very stable. You know, it's kind of soft, but coal you can make it much bigger, the furnace, and load more iron ore and stuff into it because the coal could take the weight more. Yes, the sign says, you know, they cut wood and make coal. It should say cut wood and make charcoal. No one makes coal. All right, but I make mistakes too, so I'm not gonna complain. I'm just glad that this place is preserved. Is it the Path Valley Historical Society owns this or takes care of it? So it's cool places like this are preserved. There it is. Yes, this site is pretty awesome. A lot of history here. I mean, I've seen plenty of furnace stacks already, but like I said, nothing like this. And as we mentioned, I probably won't see anything like this at any other place, according to that sign. All right, I'm gonna look for a place to put the channel sticker, and I'll get back with you. I'm just kind of picturing how this would work. That was that they would blast hot air into the furnace, into the side there. Just kind of wondering how that worked. Looks like these turn on the side here. Anyway. All right, let's find a place to hide that sticker. All right, so once again, there's our furnace. Those awesome steam engines over there. And here's channel sticker number 55. It's one of these. Got the Carrick iron furnace. So right here is the furnace. Off to the right here is that big chunk of iron ore, we call salamander sometimes. And right next to it, there's some stones up here. I think this one on the top is a piece of slag. Maybe a piece of concrete. But I'm going to stick the channel sticker right under here. So if you come looking for the channel sticker, that's where it is right there. And as with all these channel stickers, if you're the one that finds it, if you could please notify me and send me a picture of it, of you finding it. I love to share them in a future video, and also lets me know that it has indeed been found, legit been found. I know recently I haven't been getting pictures from people from quite a few of the stickers I put out, so I do like to get those pictures, if at all possible. If you don't want to show your face in the picture, it's okay, but you can at least show that you actually found the sticker. It just helps things. And like I said, I like to share those pictures. And I'm planning on putting together a slideshow of the first 50 channel stickers that have been found. Try to get that done here in the future in a bit. Well, let's just take one more look again. Channel sticker. Yeah, these are just interesting. Once again, I love the fact that they're from Lebanon. Went to school in Lebanon. I mean, you know, in some ways, it's almost a miracle that they're still here. There are a number of times in the past where, you know, scrap metal, like scrap metal like this is often just taken, you know, taken to recycling places, and you get money for it, and then the history's gone. The fact that it's still here is just, it's amazing, actually. It's cool. So thank you to the person who recommended this place to me. I forget your name. It was maybe a month or two ago that they mentioned this place. You know, I do remember those, when people mention things, I do keep them in mind. I write them down sometimes, and sometimes I wait till they fit into, you know, an itinerary for the day. Like today I'm in the area doing all these French and Indian War videos, so this fit right into my schedule and my route. So thank you. Yeah, so once again, an awesome spot back there. Loved filming here, actually. But I gotta continue on. I'm in the midst of filming, like I said, some French and Indian War videos. So I gotta be on my way again. As always, thanks for coming along. Try to find a channel stick if you can, and we'll see you on the next one.